Yo, 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 this is Will with Furnerology giving you a review after 1 year of Google's Pixel C. Now, guys, this is what I think of the tablet. It's a fantastic device. Yeah, the bezel is quite thick, but the screen is quite nice. The build quality of this thing is just amazing. It has got that unibody design, metal design to it. And on the back of the tablet, as you can see, it doesn't have much there, but when you look a little bit closer, at the very top, we have a light bar, a battery indicator light bar. You tap it, and it'll actually let you know how charged is this device without having to turn on the device and looking at the actual battery indicator. The one thing you'll see that's missing, though, from this device, and it's my only downside, no fingerprint scanner. So every single time you use this device and turn it on, you will have to put in a password or a PIN code, or I guess you can leave it unlocked, but it's 2016 and I don't trust anybody. But other than that, fantastic tablet. You have great speakers, which you can see here. It's going to be on the left and the right hand side of the tablet. And it sounds great. I just came from the iPad Pro, which had fantastic speakers as well, but I had to charge that sucker every day, whereas this, I charge every other day, and I am a power user. I know Apple fanboys are going to rip me a new one in the comments, but to each its own. It does have USB Type-C, which we'll go into a little bit later, but let's take a look a bit more around this bezel and the device itself. You can see more speakers on the other side and an actual audio jack, which is hard to come by in late 2016. 1, 2, 3, and 4 microphones at the top of the Pixel C. It picks up the hot words for Google quite well, and you can say those hot words are hot word across the room, and it will pick it up and hear perfectly. Love the build quality of this thing. Between the speakers and the microphones, everything works as advertised, and they work well. Moving on to the USB Type-C, it's a fast charging USB Type-C, and it's reversible, so if you still have the old 2.0, USB Type-C needs to be on absolutely everything, and I love, love, love. Let's go ahead and take a look into settings real fast, and I'll give you a quick rundown. What we have here is the Nougat settings I have. So it's, pure Android, and this is basic settings. You don't have 100 billion different tabs like you do on other devices. You just have your basic stuff, but everything that's essential and everything that you need. You have your memory, your battery, your users, of course, your location, security, accounts, your Google settings, all those good things. And of course, at the bottom, there's a little extra that you have, the System UI Tuner, which we'll go into a little bit later. And it's a special way to turn it on. You can Google that if you'd like to get that turned on. But let's go ahead and go into one of these settings. Let's take a look at memory. So I'm running 2.1 gigs out of 3 gigs. No memory leak issues, which a lot of Nexus people complain about. Not a lot, but people complain about anything, and that's nitpicking. And they're going to complain about memory leak issues, and I do not have that problem. Now we're looking at a 29% battery right here, which is depleted. But then, look, 1 day, 4 hours to go at 29%, and that's going to be because of Doze working its magic and working precisely as it should on this device. The battery level, I just can't complain about. Again, I get my 2 days out of it, which is as a power user, and screen time on is really what's going to kill this sucker. But let's go into System UI Tuner, which is just kind of development stuff that you have to turn on. We'll go into status bar. And what you can do in this menu is actually turn off the icons on the top of the navigation bar. So what that means is if you have your Bluetooth icon at the top, and you have all your other different little notifications, and you want it to be a little less cluttered, you can actually turn off Bluetooth and turn off hotspots. Not that you're turning off the actual connection itself, you're just turning off the little logo that's going to be at the top of the screen. So it is in developmental territories, and take that for a grain of salt. But now we're going to look at CPU-Z, and you can take a look real fast at just some of the basics of the insides. CPU-Z is a fantastic application. You guys download it, put it on whatever you like. If you like to know what kind of camera your phone has or tablet has, what kind of RAM, what kind of sensors, all sorts of things, what your battery is, just download CPU-Z and take a look for yourself. All right, basic overall, what I think of this device is that it's just a fantastic tablet. I mean, I really would give it a close to 10 out of, or 9 out of 10 stars. The downside is going to be that fingerprint scanner. I just don't like to have to put in a PIN code every single time, and I know I can go without a PIN code, but it's 2016. Again, DTA, don't trust anybody. You got to have some kind of security on your tablets and your phones. But overall, it's, again, I got a 64 gig version of this tablet, and it does everything I need it to do. I get my updates exactly when I'm supposed to get my updates. So that alone is just fantastic. The Nexus type experience, the pure Android, can't go wrong with it, guys. If you're looking at, the Galaxy Tab 2, is that they're on now? They might be on Tab 3. I'm not quite sure, but the difference between the Galaxy, TouchWiz and pure Android is just night and day. I mean, there's no problems with RAM management like you do on TouchWiz, which is just god awful. If you have a 3 gig TouchWiz device, you're gonna be right there, almost maxed out, and you're always getting forced close and all that good stuff. But again, that's Samsung. Save that for another day. On this tablet, everything works as it should. RAM works as it should. Battery is fantastic. Build quality feels great. Screen resolution, love it. Love the screen resolution. And the processor, the 3 gigs of RAM, everything. Just a beast of a tablet. What do you guys think of the Google Pixel C? And will you guys pick it up? I don't see anything around the corner for Google in the 10.5 inch size anytime soon. They might be coming out with a 7-inch tablet in October. We'll take a look and we'll see how that goes. But I'm a 10.5 inch or over a 10-inch type of person in tablets. But guys, that's Will with Furnerology. Please subscribe if you like the video, and let me know in the comments section again what you guys think. Thank you. Bye-bye.